Hi guys, welcome to Oflola. If you're a new subscriber here, thank you so much for subscribing. And to my old subscribers, thank you so much. And if you have not subscribed, show your girl so low. Please find a place in your heart to subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I'd really love that you consider subscribing. But that's by the way. So there's just been this outcry on Twitter about Jackba. Like people will just tell you that okay, don't come to the UK, don't come to wherever they are, like the Western place, maybe America, Canada, or wherever, because of some certain reasons. Well, I think they're just saying their own opinion. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you my own honest opinion about jackpotting. If you don't know the meaning of jackpot, I'm going to write it for you. All right, if it's something that you're interested in, please stay tuned, and I'll be right back at it, babies. I had to sip some water for this part. Number one thing, number one problem here is the cost of living. Generally speaking, especially in the United Kingdom, the cost of living is really high. Now, the cost of living is now worse when you stay in a high cost area. And high cost area are places closer to London itself and its environs. Although there are other places, maybe like Birmingham, I'm not sure it's so close to London, that are also high cost area. Now let me give you an example. On average, a tier 2 visa, like somebody who has a tier 2 visa, you're probably a doctor, a nurse, a healthcare assistant, an engineer, or whatever you are, that you have a tier 2 visa. You're going to earn on an average £2,000 per month. Like averagely, you're going to earn £2,000 per month minus your tax. Now, by the time you're being taxed 20%, imagine how much it's going to remain. We're going to have roughly, my math is very bad though, so I'm just going to be using approximately here. With the fact that I'm not even with a calculator, I can't even calculate it. So that's just by the way. Now, by the time you're being taxed, say you now go home with 1.7. When you go home with 1.7, now if you're with your family, you're likely going to be living in a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom flat. Now, average, I'm going to be giving you average cost of things there. Average of a 2-bedroom flat is an average is 1,200 per month. Mind you, you're earning 1.7. You're going to be paying already 1,200. Now, most of those flats is not bills inclusive. What do I mean by bills inclusive? It means that you have to pay your power, your water, your council tax. What else are you paying? Electricity. You have to pay those things if it's not bills inclusive. By the time you're paying these things, if you're the only one working and your partner is not working, you do not have anything else to lay back on. But the good thing is, once you're here and you're with a partner, of course you guys can share the bills. You can see why people say it's not easy to actually come to the UK. Now let's look at it from a single person perspective. Now I'm single. I earn average £1,600 per month, PCM, and I stay in an ensuite. An ensuite apartment is one that has the toilet with it, the toilet and the bathroom in a room. An ensuite apartment averagely £600, but for an ensuite, most time you do not have to pay bills. It comes with the bills, and so I'm taking off £600 from 1,600. How much is remaining? That's £1,000. Maybe I bought my camera, my iPhone, my laptop, or whatever. I bought them on credit. By the time these people start taking their £100, £100, I'm left with maybe roughly £500 in a month. And I need to eat, I need to transport myself, I need to look good, I need to buy hair, I need to give money to people back home. You can see that you can't live that extra life that people expect you to live. You won't, at least for the first few years of being here. You might not be able to live that extra life that people expect you to live, that flamboyancy, it might just not be there. But of course, you will be comfortable. And I think that it gets better with time. So I don't think that I'm of the opinion that you shouldn't jackpot. No, I don't think I agree to it. You should jackpot. It's okay. But it all depends on the kind of job you were doing back home, your situation, your status back home. But I think that things get better here. It get better if you have a family, if you have a partner. It really does get better. And so that's about it for the cost of living. It's not enough to sway you from coming, but at least you're expecting something. You know what to expect once you're here. One time I told somebody I was broke, and the person was like, you're in UK and you're broke. And I'm like, who doesn't get broke here? It happens to the best of us here. All right, so that's number one. Now, number two is that it can get bloody lonely. Like, yeah, I said so. It can really get lonely here. Like, it can so get lonely. I was about to even use the F word. It can really get lonely if you're not with partner and your family. Like, it really gets lonely because you're just going to be in your room. Sometimes I'm in my room, I don't even know if my neighbors are around, except maybe when they're trying to open the main door, and that's when I hear that voice. I might not even see them for days. Everybody's just all about their business. I've not emphasized this enough. People are really all about their business here, and they're so like their business here. So you can really get lonely. If you have a partner, it's good that you bring your partner, married and unmarried. And I want to talk about bringing a partner that is unmarried in one of my videos, because people think it's impossible to bring your partner's unmarried partner. You can bring your unmarried partner to the UK. It is very possible. Just meet the criteria for bringing your married partner. Unmarried partner, like your boyfriend, your girlfriend, somebody who will never give you ring. Yeah, you can bring them to the UK. You do not have to get married to some people before you bring them. So all these things that people go and rush and do marriage. Well, if you want to do marriage, fine. No, if you want to do wedding, it's totally fine. But it's good that you know that you can actually bring an unmarried partner to the United Kingdom. All right, that's number two thing. Number three is the smoking habit here is, I don't want to say terrible, but it's really, really high. So when you're bringing your children, when you're bringing a family, I don't know. I'm not yet in that situation, but I feel like you need to work extra. If you're working on a scale of 1 to 10 in Nigeria, let's say you're working on a scale of 5 on training your children, you need to step up your game here, because the smoking habit is on another gear totally, and it's so normal. Like, it's really normal. It has to be posted in hospitals, houses, that's no smoking, because more people, they smoke for here, both healthy, unhealthy, young, old, noble, noble, whatever that means. People smoke, and it's so normal. Like, it's normal for them. It's a culture. It's more like a way of life for them. When I mean smoking, is mostly nicotine. That's the one I know publicly. And there are other, they've even tried to bring other therapy to help people not to be addicted to nicotine, but that's not for this video. This video is just to tell you that smoking is really on the high in the UK. It's on the high, and it's not because of cold. If they say it's because of cold, it's not true, because even in summer that is, it's very, very hot, people will be smoking. Yes, they will off their clothes and they will be smoking. So it's not because it's cold. It is not. That's not even true at all. It's just a culture. It's just a way of life. Okay, guys, I feel like another issue or maybe another challenge that people will face is food. But I don't think it's an issue, because there's so many African restaurants, there's so many African stores here where you can procure African things. Ogo, okra, iru, semo. I don't know. You can actually, from my own tribe, Yoruba, you can get most of these things around here. But the only problem is they might just be quite expensive. But I don't think it's enough reason to deter you from your jackpot journey. I got this Nigerian, can you look at it? Can you see it? Yeah. Palm oil for £2.69, and you can see how small this is for £2.69. And I got the other day, I got Maggi no for almost £6, but I saw it somewhere else for £3. But really, there's nothing that you cannot get here. At least there's almost nothing that you cannot get here, guys. Another thing that might be a problem is the restriction on the visa. The tier 2 visa, or what kind of visa you have, might be limiting. It doesn't allow you to do some kind of jobs. It only allows you to do the job on your visa. If you're a nurse, you're only allowed to do the job, the head shortage jobs, or just things around that things. You're not allowed to own a business yet. You're not allowed to employ people, and that takes like the switch from your visa to the permanent residency takes like 5 years. So during that period of time, it might just be a bit limiting for you to, fly, grow your wings, and everything like that. But I think that nothing good comes easy. With time, you just for that period, you just maintain, and with time, after the 5 years, you get your permanent residency. You can own a business, learn how to. By then, you have learned how things worked, and the sky would really, really be your starting point. So your jackpot dreams are valid. Do not let anybody make you think otherwise. Yeah. So I've come to the end of my video. Please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. So I catch you guys next time. Au revoir. Bye. Double. Love you.